We are doubly excited because we are here at the Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, and we are here with Maggie Gyllenhaal. Great to see you.
Nice to see you.
So you just got off shooting. Is it a rush? Is it nerve-wracking? How do you feel? I mean, you've done so many talk shows over the years, but...
It's funny because when I did Kimmel the other night, I got off and I was high. You know, I was like, yeah, I kind of had to calm down. But he's so calm, and he sort of kept saying, just talk to me and we'll just hang out together. Even in the break, he said, no, this is how it's supposed to be. We're just supposed to kind of sit down and talk. And so I feel pretty relaxed now.
He was just flirting with you, truthfully.
I think he's very sexy.
I think he is too. He's one of my favorites. He would make me nervous if I had to chat with him one-on-one because he is very handsome.
He did not make me nervous.
So White House Down, I saw the film. Probably my favorite movie of the year so far. It is such a rush. And what I loved is there's no female victim. You play a very strong character.
John Cale. Why do you want to be in the Secret Service?
I can't think of a more important job than protecting the president.
In college, you barely maintained a C average. You're not to look at Agent Todd.
Special Agent Todd keeps making those sounds. I'm gonna start looking at him.
You know, that just occurred to me in an interview I did recently where they were talking to me about, you know, being like the woman in a big action flick. And I thought, yeah, she's not the girl tied to the railroad tracks. Like, she's not the damsel in distress. And then I thought, it's Jamie, really? Which you would never know from the ad campaign. He's like a badass damsel in distress. I mean, I'm sure he would not appreciate this description of his character, but...
Shooting with Roland Emmerich. Because he's so known for this genre, and he's sort of Independence Day and so many films like this.
First of all, I didn't want to do this movie. I had a 4-week-old baby, and Roland asked me to do it, and I was kind of like, I don't want to do a movie. I have a tiny, tiny baby. And then I met him. He came around the corner to me in Brooklyn and just sort of completely won me over. And he was so smart right from the get-go and kind and like really, really clearly good at his job. I loved Roland. I mean, he's so different from Oliver Stone. I mean, you can't.
I think everybody's different from Oliver Stone. He's in a league of his own.
But I love Oliver too. I wouldn't have thought necessarily that either of them would be people that I would fit right into. But both of them, I loved working with. Yeah, both of them.
Jamie and Channing have such an incredible. It seems like they have a bromance off camera, but on camera they have this incredible chemistry.
There's in some way, Channing kind of reminds me of my brother. Not in every way at all, but just in the way that he's like Channing. After a while, not at first. At first, he was very serious with me and stuff. But then after a while, he would like we took a plane together back from some press thing we had to do, and he was like, I was so tired. I had to wake up for my kids and all this stuff to do, and he just kept tickling me like in the seat. And after a while, I was like, you are like my brother, you know, stop, you know.
You've had such a varied career in the types of films that you've been able to do. I think it's a testament to your talent that you were able to do these big movies and then you do independence. I know you're going back to stage and is that something that you foresaw early on? Did you really, you know, purposely set out to have that happen, or has it been?
Basically, I've done all of the big, huge Hollywood movies that they've asked me to do. I mean, it's like, that's the truth, you know? And
I'm not going to say no, right?
Well, no, I mean, I certainly would say no, you know? But it's like, I feel like they've picked me out. The big, huge ones like this or like The Dark Knight. You know, I feel like Roland really wanted me, you know? He wanted me to come with all the things I bring. And there was a period of time, I still kind of would love to be like the girl in high heels and a bikini on a yacht.
You've just put it out there, so now you're going to get a lot of calls, I have a feeling.
Tweet me if you're interested.
Speaking of your Twitter, I know you just got on Twitter, and I know Kimmel teased you a lot about that. One of my favorite tweets of yours was, is it a good idea to have a glass of wine before you go and get a haircut?
Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to figure out Twitter, and I thought, well, isn't that the kind of thing that people tweet? Like, you know, I don't know. I actually am in a cab on the way to get my haircut, feeling a little worried that it might not come out how I want. Maybe I'll have a glass of wine first, or like a shot of tequila, and then go. So I thought, I'm just gonna tweet it. I'm just gonna like see what happens, you know.
So how does the glass of wine work? Does it go over well?
Oh yeah. I think it's a great idea.
Is there anybody, because you have worked with so many people and so many great directors and actors, is there anybody still that you go, oh, I'd love to work with them?
The person I would like to work with absolutely most is Jacques Audiard, who did Rust and Bone last year. I just watched that movie. I was way behind, and it blew my mind, completely blew my mind. So Almodovar, I always say. Quentin Tarantino, I just said. David Lynch. I'd love to work with him. I'd like to work with Lena Dunham. I'd go on her show for like one scene. I love girls.
She's going to put you in a bikini after you just said that. After those two things you said.
Put me naked. I mean, like, right? I mean, let's be honest.
And before I let you go, have you seen the viral video, Channing all over your Tatum? Have you heard about it? Have you seen it?
Yeah, I saw it, yeah.
You could have been a bikini girl in that video dancing in it.
Oh my God, you're right. On a yacht. Maybe we could reshoot.